Hi YouTube, this is Ruby with refreshingly real content. I have gone ahead and selected YouTube as a platform for me to authentically be myself. There is something I must release. It's the mask that I wear, a facade that it's all okay and everything is okay and I'm okay and it's all okay, it's always okay. Authenticity when you are not okay is the best way to express your self-love, to allow self-healing. And in this case, I would like to go ahead and say, I am not okay. And here's why. Recently, I have been going through dental issues, mental issues, relationship issues, financial issues, all the issues one issuer can issue. Truly, as a supreme being in the matrix of self-source, there are things that need attending to. And something that I would like to go ahead and be super real about is how much pain I am in because of these dentures that cost me so much suffering. I'm starting to become allergic to the metal in my mouth. And it's having a negative effect. It's giving me like welts and sores on my tongue. And I really am tired of wearing these fake teeth. It hurts so much. I was quoted $56,000 to get my bottom teeth replaced and restored. That is a lot of money to pay in the United States, in California, Southern California. But I haven't found a better solution, and at this point, I just want to be real with people. I just want to stop wearing this fake shit and say, you know what? This is how I must live my life. Like, I'm gonna get real. I'm gonna get very real. And this is liberating for me. I look like Najikanya, and I have fake teeth. A snake bites. It took a while for me to be able to see myself and not cry and say, oh my God, this is so ugly, it's so unbearable, how can I exist like this? Well, yes, as you can see, it is difficult to speak with missing front teeth. Can't imagine eating this way. And currently, I have not been able to hold a solid jaw because there's this thing called bipolar disorder, and I don't know, somehow it affects the consistency of your workflow or something like that. I apply for jobs. Do I get them? No. They're saying, well, I haven't really been consistent with a job, and I'm not doing this for money. I'm just doing this right now, putting out this video on the internet to show people that I would rather be real, authentic, and say, look, this is my suffering, and I'm gonna put it on the internet, and hopefully somehow that's gonna transmute the real suffering that I feel, that I've been suffering in silence. And now I get to express my needs. And perhaps if the whole world is watching, then maybe we can all make a difference in someone's life. It would make a difference in my life if everyone came together and donated a small portion. And even if it was just $1, if there was numbers and numbers and numbers of people, I could afford my dental work. And I would be so happy to be able to exist and eat without metal in my mouth that gives me mouth sores. Well, here's to being authentic. Here's to being real. Here's to no longer choosing to suffer in silence. And yes, I'm embarrassed. But what does that do for me? It doesn't make things less bearable. It's just liberating to be able to come here and say, these are the things that I have to live with, and I don't need to. I just need to learn how to ask for help. Part of healing my trauma is feeling that I needed to do everything to take care of myself and be self-sufficient. My parents were working and taking care of the responsibilities of a home, but growing up with working parents, well, you gotta take care of yourself. They call them latchkey kids, and there's layers of this. And so, for me, coming out here and being real with people and saying, look, I have needs, and I have not been able to meet my own needs, which is a horrible thing to say. It doesn't make me feel good. But I've been suffering with bipolar disorder. It gives me these high highs, low lows, and no stabilization whatsoever. I've lost boyfriends that I love. Thank goodness I haven't lost my family members, because they love me so profoundly that they just don't leave, because they know that my disorder, my disease is not who I am, and that I am on a journey to love myself and heal myself and accept myself. And I've been doing all of this by coming clean, getting real with my issues. So I encourage everyone to find a method, an outlet, to do the same, to get real with yourself and to get real with the world and say, look, I need help. Please help me. I would rather get help from someone than spend hours and hours wasting energy trying to figure it out by myself than getting a helping hand that can give you a new method, a new perspective, a fresh opportunity for success. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link on here. I'm sorry for the noise. I really appreciate everyone's patience, time for just being able to watch this. I know this is much more time than you thought this little minute would go. It's time with me. I appreciate it. But cheers to being real, authentic, raw, and accepting of yourself however you may appear in the world. Cheers.